The phoenix shed a sad tear. It fell on the leather shoes and made a big hole. But the man was not angry. On the contrary, he was very happy about it. Catching the phoenix would be an honor for the king. But the phoenix was fading. As if its life was passing, the good Ivan was able to free it. The phoenix was reborn as if it were in nirvana, and instantly glowed with a radiant light. Then it rises into the air and rushes into the sky. The appearance of the phoenix will bring good luck. If you tap like now, the phoenix will fulfill your wish. But just then, to thank Ivan for his kindness, the phoenix left behind a feather full of magic. This feather will solve his crisis many times over. But then he returned to the palace. He was about to be executed for not bringing back the phoenix, although he pulled out the magic feather to prove it. The feather had lost its light. Everyone laughed at him as if he were a clown. Ivan was put on the guillotine. At that very moment, the feather on the ground suddenly glowed golden. The sky instantly became as white as day. It was the fire phoenix that came in time. Under the incredulous gaze of the crowd, it stood on the tip of one of the towers. Everyone believed that Ivan had tamed the phoenix. However, the king wanted to execute Ivan. That's why he gave him this impossible task. Although the king was not happy about it, he honored his promise. He gave Ivan a new title and a new rank. But how could the king let Ivan off the hook? Soon the king gave him an impossible task, to bring back the princess of heaven, and marry the king. He had already sent a large number of soldiers, but they were all killed on the way. The king thought Ivan would die too, but Ivan made it to the princess's door. But as soon as he tried to enter, he was blocked by a wall of ice. There was nothing Ivan could do about it. Just when he was at his wit's end, the feather of the phoenix was floating in the air. Then it dug into the ice wall. The next second, the ice wall instantly melted. However, he didn't notice at all. The little donkey was swept down by the rushing water. Then he found the princess of heaven. But the woman learned that she was to marry an old man. She instantly ran to the cliff and jumped down. At the moment of danger, this donkey spread his wings, saving his master and the princess of heaven. And it was no ordinary little donkey. Rather, it was a legendary divine horse. One night not long ago, the horse fell into the water by mistake. Luckily, Ivan, who was passing by, saw it. He was kind enough to help. Soon the horse was rescued. Ivan's life changed forever. But the next day, the horse transformed into a small donkey. It came to the man to repay his kindness.